My name's Dave Lane and I'm from ISE, which is Initiative for Social Entrepreneurs, and we provide support services for voluntary and community organisations and other third sector organisations.
We decided to set up UnLtd World basically because we realised that there are a lot of individuals in the world doing really amazing things in their communities, but they felt very isolated and they were really passionate about their own projects but didn't really feel part of a movement. They were quite separate from it. So what we wanted to do was help them realise that there are other people out there that are doing very similar things who they could learn from and feel a part of something.
We focus on raising the profile of social enterprise to Westminster and Whitehall, so we spend a lot of our time talking to senior civil servants and to politicians actually. But what we also try and do is bring the sector together to learn and share with each other, share best practice. So we hold a number of events. We have a flagship conference every year called Voice, and that's happening in Cardiff in February 2010. And we also conduct a number of research contracts and consultancy pieces of work for different government departments.
Hi, I'm Pete Reid. My role is the ICT champion for the West Midlands. It's actually funded through Capacity Builders, and I'm partnered with an organisation called Community First, but I'm also employed by an organisation called Illuminate ICT. I work with mostly infrastructure organisations, trying to help them to develop their effective use of IT, especially as we start to get into the social media and things that voluntary sector organisations have not traditionally worked with. So Twitter, Facebook, social media, that kind of area.
The projects that we're working on at the moment, in particular, we have one in the West Midlands, so we have a platform within our site which is dedicated to helping to boost social enterprise in the region. So we're working with Social Enterprise West Midlands to deliver that. As well as that, there is a website called Social Enterprise Training and Support, SETAS, and we're redeveloping that. So we're trying to make it create a really good website where social enterprises and support providers can trade services, if you like.
The Capacity Builders programme that we're running is about knowledge management, and we've got a national knowledge management programme where we're looking at the exciting programmes, other programmes that are funded by Capacity Builders in the regions, bringing them all together and sharing cross-learning and cross-regional boundaries.
We have a BASIS project, which is a social enterprise hub, which is a resource, if you like, of knowledge, partners, people, physical resources to enable people to sort of look at social enterprise as a business model. We also have a range of other programs that we run through different contracts, like for example we've run some programs on developing partnerships with the Birmingham City Council. So we do a range of different things which are about improving services on the ground.
I think the key projects that we're currently working on with the funding that we've got available at the moment is very much about looking to help organisations to identify the organisations or the groups who will become disadvantaged in the future. For example, if people haven't got access to social or to the internet, particularly in rural areas, then as all entertainment media such as television, radio, etc. increasingly calls on people to get on the web to join in, then they become increasingly disadvantaged. So dealing with social exclusion through digital exclusion.
The great thing about the Capacity Builders programme is it's allowed us to lever in some additional grant funding from the big lottery. So we also have a BASIS 2 grant, which is looking at infrastructure support, but rather than from a regional basis, which is the Capacity Builders programme, it's looking at a thematic and national basis. So what both programmes have allowed us to do is to recruit 2 new full-time members of staff, which is very exciting for the coalition because it means that we can fulfil our other objectives.
This funding has helped us to get up to the West Midlands to learn ourselves about what's the social enterprise kind of movement here and to help get involved in it. It's helped us to develop partnerships with really good organisations like Social Enterprise West Midlands, BRAP, ISE, who we didn't really know about before, and help them to engage with their beneficiaries through our site. So it's helped us to expand in many ways.
Well, it enabled us to create a few new posts, particularly in research and development, and to strengthen some of the projects that we had running and turn them into more of a sustainable earning project. And it enables us to make sure that we can reach more people in the local communities.